I got something today that I want to show you. I'm very excited to show you, and I want to play with it. So I guess I'm showing you, and that's why I'm recording. So I'm gonna just turn the camera down to my desk so I don't have to hold anything up. I'm tired. Anyway, hello to another vlog. My name is Shelby. I do things. Most recently, I'm very enamored with postcrossing and just general art stuff. So let me show you what I got. There's weird shouting in the background. My son is playing video games. If it gets out of hand, I will deal with it. General chatter, though, doesn't generally bother me. Where is... Oh, I set it under that. Okay, so not the main event, but I wanted to show you this. I ordered some stamps off of eBay. It was like $12 worth of stamps for under $10. These are the stamps that it was shipped in. We've got the Connecticut statehood. Is it a statehood stamp? It's a US 20 cent. We've got the 33 cent with the cactus. There is tape over the stamp here. That's quite irritating. I'll see if I can remove it, but I bet I wouldn't be able to. But they taped the edges on just this side. That's frustrating. Anyway, but I thought it was going to be like a mix, and it's not. It's like straight up. The listing said it will be 20 sets of 60 cents. 60 cents is the current first class rate. So I just thought it would be kind of all random, but it's indeed only 3 different types of stamps, 20 of each. So we have the pumpkin seed sunfish, 45-cent stamp. Did they not used to put the years on them? I think they just didn't used to put the years on them. They started doing that, I think, around the time that they started doing the forever stamps for first class rates. So we've got the pumpkin seed sunfish. We've got the 5-cent Washington stamp. These are all mint, never used. I can put them on my postage, or put them on my letters and such. And then we've got 20 of the People's Right to Petition for Redress. 10 cent. I'm going to have to look up the history of this one. I don't know much about this particular design. But yeah, I thought that there was going to be kind of a random variety, maybe a couple of duplicates, but I went back and looked at the eBay listing, and I misunderstood, and that is okay. They're still perfectly good stamps. I just now have a lot of fish, and I have already a lot of the fish from the postcard stamps from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So it's just a little bit funny. I'm going to quickly put these away, and I will show you the main event. I'll talk about it so that I can kind of introduce why I bought it. But, oh, do I have space for this? Oh, sure. Oh, sure I do. Yeah, okay. So, the bigger item is, oh, let's see. I'm traveling soon. I think I've already mentioned that in a previous vlog. And I wanted a way to bring some postcard mailing supplies with me so that I could use Postcrossing's travel mode for the first time. And I'm not traveling out of the country, so the travel mode really only affects the distance traveled shown, so that it is most accurate from where I'm actually sending from. And I've already actually looked up where I will be able to find a postal box near both my hotel and my friend's house that I'm going to be visiting, and the airport that I'm going to be using. So I shouldn't have any problems. I shouldn't have any problems mailing anything. I think I might fold these and not tear them. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I wanted a sort of a good solution to keep my post-crossing stuff just all together. I ordered the postcards that I'm going to use already, and I think I've decided, at least partially decided, what stamps I'm going to be using. I wanted to make sure I could bring enough stamps to stamp international postage on all of the ones, just in case they're all sent to international addresses. But yeah, see, I've got a lot of fish already, postcard stamps, but that's okay. Okay, those are good. Let's close this up and let me show you what I got. I was just going to use one of these 4x6 photo storage boxes, but then I opted to get something else that's a little bit more exciting. If I haven't shown, I know I've shown you all before. These are the postcards that I'm sending to Postcrossing recipients, and then I got these for sending out to my Ko-fi members. I think there are 2 spaces left for this month. If you are wanting to receive one of those, it will be postmarked and sent from Los Angeles, not from here. But I made an order with Paper Sisters. They are located, now before I thought they were located in France, but I think they're in Germany. Let me look at my envelope. Germany. Yes. Oh, it says there. Yeah, okay, Germany. So this is just like a little freebie that came with my order, along with these stickers. But what I ordered from them is called the... Oh, do I have the invoice? It's called... a Paper Traveler. And I haven't opened this yet, so... Ooh. Oh, I like the texture of that. So it's got a pen as well, and this little muslin kind of canvas style bag to keep it, like dust cover to keep it nice. But this is what I got. The Paper Traveler. It's got this rubber band to kind of hold everything together. It came with a pen. And then inside, it's big enough to hold some postcards and then like your stamps and stickers. So it says the Paper Traveler is the perfect companion to your at your side to hold your precious postcards to protect them well until it cool. So, oh, and it is a postcard itself. That's funny. I'm not sure I would send that as a postcard, but that's okay. It does come with a couple postcards. I really ripped the heck out of that thing, didn't I? So just some kind of postage and post-crossing themed postcards. It looks like very cute. Oh, there's a birthday one. Keep calm and read a book. And I heart snail mail. So those came with it. I don't think I'm bringing these with me though. Okay, so we've got side pockets. These are the pockets to hold your postcards. And I suppose if you're traveling somewhere for a long time, you could also include some that you're maybe collecting at shops or something, or if you've received some at a vacation address. Okay, and it came with these airmail stickers. We don't usually have to put these, in the US, we don't have to put these on our mail. I know some countries that's part of like the deal, that they have to have those things on there, or like priority stickers. Some countries, we don't do that for the US. That doesn't mean I can't put these on there. It just doesn't do anything. So I can use these envelopes or these pockets to put like my postage stamps. I can put these in the side. That holds them quite nicely and securely. Let me go ahead and grab my stamps that I'm going to use. So I want these ones for the blue Los Angeles ones. Here, let me just grab my postcards out again. So I want these ones because I want postage to send internationally. So internationally, I usually use 2 forever stamps and 1 additional postage stamp, which is a total of $1.44, and currently international postage is $1.40, so it's essentially a little bit extra, but that's okay. So I need another forever stamp design to go with this. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can still see everything as I go here. I think that the Gwen Eiffel kind of matches the design a little bit. I might go with those. The Hanukkah ones, the coloring of them really matches. Hanukkah is a little bit later this year, so they would be sent out essentially early. Let me bring those though. And I want to use up my Hanukkah stamps because I want to get more of last year's and this year's designs. These are from 2017, nope, 2016. And I have just so many of them, I'd like to use them up. I might go with the George Morrison ones for the LaCroix themed ones. Maybe. Currently, all of my Ko-Fi members are in the US, so I would just use a standard US postcard stamp, the fish. So I would bring these for those ones. Let's see, 4 of them. And in the event that anybody signs up before then that is not in the US, I would just make sure I have extra postage for those. And then the additional ounce stamps that I use to make up the difference on those, I don't have very many left. I need to get more. Right now I have just a couple of the rabbits and just 7 left of the like patriotic ones. I don't like these ones very much, but that's all they had at the time. And then these I bought a little bit of them, like I think I got a half sheet of them more recently, only like 7. So I need at least 2 more of those. Yes, I need to put it in order for more additional ounce stamps, and I need to do it very soon. Let me just put this one in with these since there's just 1 of them and they are the same value. And then I'll get some more of those. But this is enough for me to mail all 6 of the Los Angeles, California blue and yellow ones. But I need a couple more of these. I need to either grab 2 more of those and send all of them with the Lunar New Year and Hanukkah, or grab 2 more forever stamps of a different design. Maybe these ones. The coloring sort of matches, especially on the ones that don't have any red, like this one. These have red too, though, so that's okay. I'm kind of hoarding my spooky silhouettes. When I got to the end of the month there, I just stopped sending them out because I'm almost out, and I love them so much. Oh, let's see. I'm nearly out of these. What have I got here? I've got... I could rip this in half and have 2. I'm not sure. I just kind of want the color scheme to match on everything. You know what I mean? I know that's a little bit silly, but I think it's fun. Well, I have one of the Gwen Ifill ones already detached. Let me grab that one. And it's a possibility that I'll get several US ones too. They might not all be international. I think I'll maybe bring a couple extra postcard stamps. I'm going to have to bring more stamps than what I need, but I want to have all of my bases covered completely. So these ones aren't terribly easy to rip apart, I don't think. No, they are not. I don't think the Gwen Ifill ones were super easy to pull apart either. I'll double check those. What about these guys? These ones have perforations. The color scheme does not match whatsoever, but those are perforated. These ones are not. Let me grab, in the case that all of them went to the US, which is almost impossible. Post-crossing is too random for that to happen. But in case all of them went to the US, the most I would send from the US is 10. So I'm going to bring that half of those. And that would cover in case all of them went to the United States. And then, well, let's see. There has to be a good decision somewhere, right? So if something international has one of these, well, you know what? It's almost impossible for them all to go to the non-US countries too, right? Like 6 of them out of 6, more than 1 should go to the United States, right? Because it's one of the largest post-crossing countries. So do I need to have all international postage for all 6? I think the answer is to just double check that I can get another one of these perforated. Yes, they are. Are they? Yes. So I'm just going to pull 2 off of here and put this one back. I don't need to make it too much more complicated for myself while I'm trying to send something from another town. I want to. It's fun. Like, that's the whole point of doing this. But I don't want it to make it so complicated that it's no longer fun. So I think that this is enough. If it is not, for some reason, and I end up having every single card, all 6 of these plus the other 2 of these, if all of them went internationally and I needed to purchase more postage, I would just make it work and I would purchase more postage while I'm there. So it will be okay. Let's see, can these fit in this pocket? I should remove the other side of it. I'll leave that on there. I don't mind leaving these bits on there. I just remove them as needed, essentially. So we'll tuck these all into here. And I have postage as needed. Oh, that looks kind of cute, just all poking out like that, right? Yes, that's fun. Okay. And I've got these to tuck into here. And if I find additional postcards, maybe at the airport while I'm waiting, I have a layover as well. And if there's anything I can't resist picking up, I have an extra pocket. Let's see. I will bring these just for fun on maybe some international ones. Like I said, it's not required, but some people might. Just, it's a nice touch. I've got these stickers that were free gifts with a postcard order. So I'm going to tuck those in there, and I can use those to sort of add a little bit of a decorative touch. Do I have any other... Oh, let's see. I got these from my Patreon box from Little Ghost Shack. It's past Halloween, but there are some people who like Halloween year-round. So if anybody indicates that they are a big fan of that in their post-crossing profile, I will probably put a little sticker on. Yes, I think that will do. I might grab a laminated card or something and wrap some washi tape samples around and put that in as well, but I think it's ready. I'm not leaving for another, oh, it's at least a week. No, at least oh gosh, I don't know. And I don't know when I'm posting this either, so. Okay. And I'm sure I'll bring this with me, just, I'm going to test it out beforehand. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Ha! My little post-crossing ID stickers. I really like using these because if I mess up the numbers or something, then I can just throw it away and do a different one instead of having a mess on my postcard. So let me quickly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's bring the whole side of 9. Like I said, in case I mess up. These are not, I didn't buy these from anywhere. I just designed them really quickly in the Avery website. These are the 30 per sheet address label stickers. Now, does this fit all the way down in there? It does. Yeah, that's okay. That'll work. Yeah, okay. All right, well, I'm quite excited about that. I know I haven't, when I do post-crossing, I like to use my collection box and send something that people like. So I feel a little bit conflicted about choosing one postcard to send to everybody in a series of 6 people. But you're allowed to send whatever you want on post-crossing. And I think in my notes to everybody, I will briefly explain that I was using travel mode for the first time. And I think that they will be okay with. And nobody knows that they got the same one as somebody else. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, okay. Thank you for joining me for this ramble. I don't know what the next part of this vlog is, because it's been a weird day. Oh, let me show you what I'm sending out today. These are already addressed. And since this came in today's mail, I have to go to the post office to drop these off. But sending, oh, let's see. I can use this to cover up addresses. Sending this little to me it looks like a mandrake root, but that's kind of, I didn't realize what it was when I was getting it. And I'm not really a Harry Potter kind of fan anymore. So kind of was a mistake. But this person who I'm sending it to said that they're a Harry Potter fan. And I don't know. Seemed okay. So these are the stamps on here, because this person also indicated that they like the stamps just as much. So I finally found this guy. You might notice this from my previous video where I was organizing my stamp book. I found it. It was not in the trash. It was on the floor next to the trash, so it must have jumped out last minute. And that's why I couldn't find it when I searched the trash. Anyway, they're in the US, but they wanted a variety of stamps, and normally I just put the single postcard stamp on. But I thought that that would be a good use of this one. This is a 2013 postcard stamp, and that was back when they still had the amount on it. And then this one is the other one I'm sending out. This one is going to Austria. And they had a very simple profile. It had maybe one sentence, and it just asked for like a single photo of your country or town. And so this is the Seattle Space Needle. And these are the stamps I put on that one. It's that Title IX one again. These flowers, and then two, like, these are 2 forever stamps, and instead of putting the 24-cent additional ounce stamp, you can put 2 10-cent stamps on, because it only needs $1.40, and that's what I did in this case, because I was saving some of those additional ounce ones for my trip. Anyway, I need to go drop these off, but yes, okay, bye for now.